I'm Steve Johnson, news director for theDove TV. Check out our other videos and visit our website at thedove.us. Thanks. Good morning, I'm Steve Johnson with a reminder to get our app on your smartphone or tablet. You can also watch theDove on our website or on our Roku channel. In the news today, the attorney for the engineer who was at the controls when an Amtrak train crashed in Philadelphia says his client has no recollection of a crash that killed at least 7 people. Brandon Bastian's attorney says his client remembers trying to reduce speed as the train entered a curve before he was knocked out and sustained a concussion. He says the engineer does not remember deploying the emergency brake. He says the last thing Bastian recalls is coming to, looking for his bag, retrieving his cell phone, and calling 911 for help. What investigators know is that the train was going twice the maximum speed allowed in the curve.
When the engineer-induced brake application was applied, the train was traveling at approximately 106 miles per hour. 3 seconds later, when the data to the recorders terminated, the train speed was 102 miles per hour.
Now, cranes and heavy equipment continue to right the overturned cars from that crash on Tuesday night. Nepal's prime minister says his country is overwhelmed by its second massive earthquake in less than 3 weeks. Sushil Kerala today visited the village of Cherakat in the isolated district hit hardest by Tuesday's magnitude 7.3 quake, which killed at least 96 people. It followed last month's powerful tremor that killed more than 8,100. Kerala says that shelter is needed for the hundreds of thousands of people left homeless, and the monsoon season is looming. Police representatives from half a dozen agencies have remembered their fallen comrades in Oregon and around the nation. During a commemoration of Law Enforcement Memorial Week, police agencies including Medford, Jackson County, Eagle Point, Central Point, and the Oregon State Police took time to remember those in law enforcement who gave their lives in the line of duty. 117 officers who were killed will have their names added to the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial. It's a remembrance Medford Police Chief Tim George says is on the minds of all officers.
Today is that one day for a few minutes that we in law enforcement stop and thank those who have gone before us, that have served us, and remember those who gave their life in service to others.
With a recent increase in officers across the nation losing their lives due to violence in their communities, Jackson County Sheriff Corey Falls says this kind of commemoration takes on a more serious tone.
Anytime we can honor our fallen officers, because we have several every year, that's impactful to us, and that's why we recognize this annually and do it here locally. And yeah, when things happen more recent to this week, it's just a constant reminder that putting on this badge means something.
Let's take a look now at what we can expect on the weather scene for our area. And for Northern California and Wairika, 67 today, a slight chance of rain. Expect a bigger chance of rain tomorrow. Highs in the mid-60s up to 72 by Saturday. As we move into the Klamath Basin, pretty good chance of rain today and tomorrow with a high of 61 today, 57 tomorrow, clearing out a bit on Saturday before rain coming back in on Sunday. As we move along the Oregon coast, 61 today is what we can expect, and a slight chance of rain as well as tomorrow with a high of 58. Clearing on Sunday as well, and rain possibly coming back in on Monday. As we move into the inland area of Central Oregon in Bend, 60 degrees today for the high, up to 66 by Sunday. Somewhat clearing for the next 3 days before rain coming back in on Sunday. And for Southern Oregon in the Medford area, slight chance of thunder showers and rain expected with a high of 68 today, 66 tomorrow. That's news and weather. You're up to date on theDove.